Wow, we are live. Microphone check 1 2. The DJ says, "Ew, ew, ew." I'm exhausted. Wow, but I'm here. Microphone check 1 2. I'm going to expand upon forgiveness for sure. I'm letting go of my, let's just say, aggressive, with bitterness, the extra stuff that we think we should address. The term address is mentioning what women wear. So many years ago, I made that connection. Wow, we live in a dress. That's like 80% of the gender battle done. Not in a suit, in address. Who wears the pants in your relationship? No, who wears the kilt? The kilt or the dress? To address the situation, and then you magically get your male in your feminine suit. So what are you made of, really? You women will love this. What's up, Raina? Bless you. I'm getting a lot of people asking me about the tobacco website now. Thank God. They're like, hey, man, what's that website? Yes, it's important. Now, I have not seen any stores that are selling the tobacco leaf with the branches, like flu-cured tobacco. I don't see any store selling this. They're selling Winston's, Newports, Camels, all of it processed with stuff on it. And then I look at the people who are smoking that stuff. All of them are like overweight, obese, having already a hard time breathing. They have illnesses. They're stressed out. It's unbelievable, man. They should not be given that stuff to smoke. It's medicine. It's so why is cigarette smoking hard to quit? Stress. And the fluid in the mouth, stress. Stress is the address. Estrogen, ester, ether, they're the same word. William is Bill. The Ethernet is in your tobacco. So tobacco is a medicine. The leaves of this tobacco are gold. All tobacco is mostly gold. But when it's sprayed, you don't see the poisons. So they're hidden. Hide and seek. Remember when you were a kid, you played hide and seek? Remember that one? Yeah, it was a fun one, right? So your world is like that. Everything you're eating and smoking, you can grow it from the ground, which is the best, still not free from the secret chemical people. Okay? The sky being sprayed all day. Call it Spray Charles for the blind. This is for the suffering people who have vices. Now, a message to all the eras in which your priests or your shamans, whatever you believe, who shamed you and told you, thank you for the hearts, and told you what to do in order to get with God. Interesting. The most powerful thing a teacher could tell a student is this: you're already one with God because you're born from sperm, a liquid thing that can't speak. I keep saying this. and it blows people's minds. They're like, that's right. And then we turn into a solid and get sick and have all these feelings and need vices and tobacco or alcohol and drugs mostly. And medication is drugs. They call it drugs, people. Isn't it funny in the hospital? Got to get my drugs. Okay, what does that mean? But the crackhead, the crystal meth addict, compassion, the alcoholic, they're getting high. It's illegal. THC is legal in Iowa now in drinks. I'm drinking it for pain. I'm probably going to go broke from drinking THC drinks to handle the pain. No ibuprofen for me. My pain is so intense, I need something. That's why I drink so much THC, not to be high and cute. A message to you teachers who beat your students with a ruler. You beat them to discipline them, to keep them in fear, to remember the wrath of the so-called God you're teaching them about. Here's the message. Everyone's different. They're going to have a different talent and power. What is my talent? Last night I did a video, just talking to the phone again, put it by the lamp. Oh, bless you, open mind. I love that name. Yeah, man, thank you. It's 4:22 a.m. Can't stop listening to you, brother, 5 years. Thank you. That's my number 5. Born May 14, 5. Born at 5:45, it equals 5. Area code 617, I'm in Boston, that equals 5 if you add it together. Are you kidding me? My apartment is 5. The 5 elements, the head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. What is 422? The time for open mind. That's 2 4s. The 4x4, your car, is the number 8. What up, CB or CBD? Which cures pain, apparently. Those letters, THC and CBD, combined with THC, they're also in drinks. I'm wondering why. Because of the pain. What up, Corole, THC, BD? TLC, the Learning Channel. Remember that on TV? What are you learning? You're seeing ex-football players, athletes, doing home improvement now. I've seen it. Great. So teaching you how to build a house. You are the house. I watch TV a bit when I'm at work. Tons of flat screen TVs. All the money we spend. Everyone is different and will have a unique relationship if they're left alone, needing the space. Don't give them any rules. Don't tell them what you should be doing or not be doing, really, because there is no life and death. The rights and wrongs are subjective. A lot of your gods made mistakes in all your stories, right? But that's okay for them to make mistakes. Maybe they murdered some people, so got punished, damned. Okay, so lightning was known to kill people. I had a customer tell me, yeah, we had a tornado warning. He said, yep, I had a buddy of mine, we were golfing. This is a great story. I mean, it's sad, but it's not sad, but listen. Because, yeah, I had a buddy, there was a tornado going on, and we were golfing, and we had to go run to shelter. So as he's running to shelter, he forgot his cigarettes. Tobacco. And when he went back to get his tobacco, the lightning hit him and killed him. I had a customer tell me that. Did God do that? And the goddess? Did they put him out of his misery from what he was smoking? Or was it just his time to go? Interesting. Think about it. There are plenty of people who've been hit by lightning and killed that weren't going to get cigarettes. They were just, what up, Jazzy Her? Your grandma was a shaman. Do you believe you can talk to spirits? Oh, sure. My mom said my grandma had high spiritual energy, that she could speak to the spirits who attached themselves to people. Well, the picture of this YouTube live is a little dot that comes out of my head. When I said forgiveness, it said, "Roop." It forgave me too. I'll play it for you in a second. It's quite epic. So I forgive people who have ever written bad comments. They're all going to die one day. Hi, YouTube, watching me, watching us naked. They're all going to go one day. And what are we leaving behind? Our ass, not our brain. Okay? It's where you live today. I have a coworker. This girl is Latino. Short, strong goddess in grade 11, being a cashier. All of my cashiers are pretty much babies. They're in high school. My managers are in high school. Okay? This Latino girl told me, yeah, my dad beat the crap out of me as a baby. He beat me for crying. Beat the crap out of me. Beat this girl all the way up to the age of 10, like she was a man. And he stopped when she, I think, called the police or threatened. This guy is apparently, he was involved in drug cartels. Okay? So I'm working with people that have to deal with that. And then they go home to that after making money and going to school. And they have boyfriends and girlfriends. All right, so I'm going to say this. Woo! We shouldn't be dating and having sex in those kinds of circumstances. Not repressing you from being, I'm all about sex. However, the young people are filling in the void, the emptiness, the dating people to numb themselves from the reality. That's why it shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So as you get older and you keep dating, maybe you get pregnant, the abuse your father or your mother gave you is still there if you haven't faced it. So forgiveness. We forgive domestic violence, but we don't accept this now. I still believe in defending the self, but you got to push me real hard now because I don't have time and you don't have time to hurt and want to kill someone over what? I mean, think about all the things that we are killing someone over or mad about. What are you mad about? Who's the Mad Hatter? What hat is he wearing? So, what's a top hat? Top Gun. Are you a bottom or a top sexually? You a hitter or a pitcher? They say in the gay community. Okay. What does that mean? How many innings? How many innings? Parental advisory. How many innings are you playing? Yeah. So, wow. These things blow my mind when I hear these stories. And once again, I had the wonderful pleasure of having a beautiful, unique man named Chris with Down syndrome bagging my groceries. And when he gets stuck, he says, I need help. To open the plastic bags, they're almost impossible. I go around the corner, I open the bag for Chris. Always people motivate me to keep going and doing what I'm doing, and I'm grateful for my new job. Yeah. Open mind. Super glad to see you live tonight. I'm doing a night shift. Oh, cool. And your voice live through my ear pod. Awesome. Is what I needed tonight. Wow. Thank you. Well, I need you guys. We need each other. And why is it important to need a support system? What is life support? Hello, machines in the hospital. The breathing machines are also known to cause problems for you now. You were told you can't smoke, you can't drink, you don't do that, you don't hang out with those people. Okay, go to school, shut up. Get a religion, or don't believe in a God. Right, just shut up. Get out there, deal with it. Deal? Are you being gambled with? Is it Russian roulette? What are the stakes? A dead animal, cows, moo, 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 moo. What mood are you in? Moo. I'm a Taurus. Not Kung Fu, Moo Fu. Mofo is Taurus. You a bad mofo. You mean MF? The MF letters? Free and Mason? F and M radio? What's the AM radio? Wow. Think about it. Think about it. So I'm high on fixing chronic pain and dealing with the ultimate way of handling this reality. It's not a real reality. Don't take it too seriously. What up, Peter? Greetings to all the crew. Have a good flight, 581. I hit that number recently. I have that here. What up, Peter? You just mentioned that number. What do I have right here? I don't have to do anything. Just sit here and talk. That's the most powerful thing you can do. Your trees don't move, but your trees, yes, you're all saying hi to each other. Your trees don't move. They move differently. Yes, but they are harnessing energy in which most of you are not. Okay? I'm talking to a young man right now who likes to work out and do handstands like me. Also in grade 11, young man. He likes what I'm saying. You feel me? He asks me questions about this, that. I say, I do what is called tree foo. I hit a tree and I numb myself. He goes, yeah, but trees don't hit back. I said, but trees outlive humans. He said, good point. Your sparring partner is immortal when you battle a tree. Oh yeah, a big one, thick, woo. So then when you're dealing with a human, if you have been working with something solid that's older than you and me and will outlive us, do the math. When it's time, if it's time to get heavy with someone, they're not going to want it with you because you're already absorbing heavy energy. So by default, you will have absorbed so much stuff that when they give you all that drama and that baggage and they battle you, the tree takes that. The tree is not going to return the blow to crack you. It's going to prepare you to absorb, abdominal, the pain. Right? There's not one of you right now that will get angry enough and go to a tree and punch the crap out of it like you would your little girl or your little son there, or you beating your wife or your wife is beating you. My mom beat me. There's not one tree that will go out of its way. You don't see no humans going after a tree, knocking it out. They go after another human being. The cortex means the bark of a tree in etymology. Think about that. They walk right by the most powerful thing and they challenge you. A symbol of that thing that's stationary, absorbing energy with no shoes on. So a lot of the young people that are working out, what are they doing that is where they're missing something? They're wearing shoes. Shoe fly, shoe. Sugar, you're sneaking sneakers. They aren't absorbing the minerals. They're doing all that workout. They're looking nice and ripped. They're not getting the electric energy to deal with the brain part of fitness or battle. The tree knows how to absorb all that, does it not? It might look sick. It might look grayish, and you might say, oh my God. How many people feel bad when a tree gets chopped down? But when it comes to astrology or showing you a miracle, you have nothing. You can't accept that. But the tree, oh my God. Okay. But did you get this? Wow. Why do you care about nature when you've poisoned your own body, or when you're closed-minded to things that nature gave you as a gift? You see your Zen Buddhism. Jazzy, I get upset when a tree is cut. Oh, of course. But you're grounded, Jazzy her. You're a grounded goddess. You're into numerology. You can hear me. You spend time with the earth with your man. Most people do not do this. So when you're talking deep stuff, they can't really hear you because of all the weight training and sneaker and pumping and figuring out what protein is and what they should be eating. You know what I'm saying? It's all too much. So it's about forgiveness. Okay. What is an acceptance letter? To accept someone. Thank you for the 100s. What are you accepting? You've been accepted to this school. You made the audition. To what? Why did I have to even go through that? I should have been accepted the minute you saw my face. Right? Oh, yay! So-and-so's going there. They're going to be in student loan debt. Thank you for the 100s. They're going to be in student loan debt, going to dye their hair. You're going to go through a gender thing, a black thing, an abortion thing, a political thing. You know that. A virus thing and a mental health thing. And they will numb themselves with partners. They will numb themselves with movements. They will numb themselves with video games. They will numb themselves with food and medication, but not earth. Forgiveness. We forgive them. Right? So the power of having an energy level in which someone can hear your voice and they know, oh, that's the guy I want to go to. I am now that cashier at a new store. I'm grateful. I'm at a new store. It's a big, big business. The Mark Wahlberg, the Wahlberg family, they have a burger chain involved with my store. There's a beautiful video with your Mark Wahlberg promoting whey protein. Watch the video. You see, yeah, oh yeah, it's great. You see Mark Wahlberg, sitting there talking alpha, and he's talking about drinking this stuff and what you need to do, to get muscle. And I'm just laughing at him. He's from Boston, like me. I'm just laughing at Marky Mark, Mary Magdalene, Eminem, Method Man, the rapper, Mega Man, people, Mega Man, Nintendo. Who's Mark Wahlberg and who's Marky Mark? But was a good vibration. But that song he had with his shirt off, he always ripped, and he's flexing in the video, showing off. You see him, he's doing PT with people in hotel hallways, running around, doing all this rope stuff, squats and pull-ups. I'm watching Mark Wahlberg talking about protein and he's flexing, and I'm looking at my body, I'm looking at his, and I'm like, I'd love to meet Mark Wahlberg and to say, hey, dude, what is in all these powdered things you are promoting, really? What's in them? Is it all good? Is it building muscle, or is it adding something to me as well? Adding, and then subtracting something else later in life? But I look real ripped like Mark Wahlberg. Simple. It's forgiveness. I'm not mad at Mark Wahlberg. It's just cute watching him. I'd love to see him do handstands on stairs and hills and wrestle a tree and bang his arms against it and see what it feels like to hit something so hard. It could crack your bones. Woo! Make you bleed. I've been through that. Now I have no more scars. I can hit a tree hard and just ding, it absorbs it. Like, so your comments before you want to get at me, if it happens, you're yelling or that, I can take that now. That's why I do it. And then I'll love you. And before you punch me, you'll feel it. But this guy's got this energy. You can do that. You can distract someone from your energy. Jazzy, it's all about technique too. You can be ripped, but still be weak. Absolutely. Now, what is RIP, to rest in peace, to get ripped? You're shredded, bro. I'm shredded. I've heard, wow, what does that mean? Remember Shredder, the enemy of the Ninja Mutant Turtles? Shredder? You better wake up. What are you shredding? It's okay. Red is in there. Mars, red. Otis Redding. The singer pattern. Can you hear that? If you're wearing shoes all day, you can't hear what I'm saying to you. If you're getting whey protein and you're watching your Mark Wahlbergs or J Lo or whoever's sexy, and I get it, you're not hearing your own power. If you only give it to your guru or your religion or your atheism or your politics or your intellectualism, you're not hearing the earth and being barefoot, you're missing 90% of what you're here for is to exist. Your tree does not know anything else but to exist. And the animals. You notice your animals aren't out all the time. They take breaks. You notice that? And when they're out, they get it done. Right. What do you and I do? Well, let's go here. Let's go to that bar crawl. This vacation sucks. This hotel sucks. Let's go to a different hotel. Okay, get a new car. Get a new partner. Get some new kids. Get a new dog. Get a new video game. Get a new job. You're still bitter. Why? Your vacation is being barefoot. You take your shoes off. You are connected to every part of the earth where everyone is. Forgiveness. Can you forgive? Or do you forfeit? Are you fit? You're fit, but you're in the four. The four corners of the earth, as they all say. It's not a ball. Balls don't have four corners. Your Bible mentions four corners. Your Ramayana of India, Jay, what is that? The Ramada Inn, Ramadan, you better wake up, has four corners. The Quran mentions four corners. But your Catholics, your Hindus, none of them, your Christians, Jews, Muslims, it's everywhere. What is Sheol? A flat plane, the Hebrew map of the earth, the dome? They don't hear that anymore. It's interesting, isn't it? But they hear the text, the words of God and all the stuff, and they know how to preach it. But they're missing the foundation of their religion is to be stationary, like the tree of life, and to absorb the orbit, the energy of what the Creator has put in your body by your solar plexus, which means sunlight, or your lunate moon bone in your hand that you have in your anatomy. Open mind. Can you send a link so I can donate to you? Your last video, you mentioned you couldn't quit. You couldn't quite afford bills. I can't afford a lot. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you. I will give you the link. And actually, I have the link below as well to donate, but I will put that right there. Thank you, my man. Donate whatever you can. I'll get it done real quick. I appreciate whatever you can give. Thank you for even asking. Wonderful. I am nothing without my chat room and everything. Boom. There it is, my man. All I need is your first name, the birth name. Thank you, Open Mind. Open Mind is Om, O-M, Om. Do you have an open mind? A guru wouldn't even see that in India. They would miss those patterns. They would. It's totally cool. They would miss that. And they're all mystics. What is being a mystic? Jesus, Lord have mercy, guys. Miss the woman, honey. Your feminine side. And your masculine, you must know both, left and right. Left is masculine, right is feminine. How do they even know that in psychology? So your guru can't make these kinds of connections. And this is why in India they suffer. I'm going to show you how many children get kidnapped to be beggars in the name of Krishna, Vishnu, and Allah. It's big out there. And Christianity in India, the land of the holy, where all these great yogis come from, and they go to America and they make yoga studios. And they make a fortune with beards and chakras and talking all this stuff and getting white and black people and Asians all interested in just the cosmetic business side of yoga. India, you better stand up, India. India, you must repent for the pain you've caused your children, honey. All of your Hindu gods, they start off as babies and they go through a lot. Krishna as a baby, if you know Krishna's story, born in jail, demons trying to kill this one every day as a baby. Gets disowned by his family, has to. Different, he's a foster kid now. Annie, the musical, Orphan Annie. Okay. Yeah. Why is her hair red? Mars, baby. Daddy Warbucks? War. Interesting. Military complex. So why does Krishna go through all that? Or Christ, or whatever you, Allah, Abraham, Moses, they all, right? As a baby, likes to eat butter, Krishna, and steal and be sneaky. This is a god now. Then he gets involved in politics. Once a farmer, a cowherd. Then he goes to the temple, to the rich elite people to help them get war strategies, to kill and to blow up shit. This is your flute playing cowherd now. Going somewhere else. This is a good point now. Why don't your gurus talk about those kinds of things before I say Hare Krishna, and so I know when I'm doing the mantra what's happening here? Okay, thank you, Open Mind. Donate later. No problem. No worries. Totally cool, man. All right, number of children. Watch this number. Here's the number. This is staggering. 40,000. My God, honey. And it's more than that, okay? It's more than that. It's way more than that, honey. And you know that. Okay? That's staggering. That's in the land of you can't smoke tobacco, you can't watch porn, you can't drink alcohol, unless you're an Agora, the Shiva people who eat human flesh, right? You have to be a certain bloodline. You got to make sure it's this kind of Hinduism. They'll throw you in jail in some parts. That's why your Catholics and Christians don't get along too. You're not being translated correctly. You're not forgiving. You're holding and holding and holding someone's opinion and being hard-headed and not hearing the fact that everyone will have a unique relationship with the Creator, regardless of your mistakes and successes. The key is to have some kind of a consistent devotion or a pattern of energy, mind's numerology, being aware of it, manifesting numbers, documenting it, saying thank you, sharing it with you. That's called the positive. What's my negative? Maybe I do stuff in my apartment, going crazy with chronic pain. That might be the negative. But the positive will always be Jay will get right back to his numbers and do mantras. I'm not a Hindu. I'm not from India. And the numbers appear the next day. Numbers appeared today in the store that I manifested from the other store and the day before. Yeah, today. I mean, blow your mind, dude. Wow. What is that? Do I have to give you rules for that? You better make sure you don't jerk off now and bust a nut and drink that alcohol. Okay. I'm not encouraging you to be destructive. But is that going to guarantee that you're going to have a great relationship with the Creator? I've seen great, perfect people who've never cursed, maybe lied, overweight, discolored hands with all kinds of stuff in their face, still eating golden grams and Lucky Charms in their elderly years, been believing in God. God bless them. We forgive Lucky Charms. You know how much money you know how much money Lucky Charms is worth? That whole company? General Mills? The GM? Your general manager? Watch this. Type in Lucky Charms. It's going to blow your mind. Net worth. And you won't be surprised. General Mills. There they go. Son of a gun. So when you look it up, honey, they're getting numbers like this. $400 million to give you food that's not even real. And the crackhead goes to jail? And the crystal meth dealer and the heroin dealer, right? The gangbanger, so-called. The drunk, the alcoholic. And there they are, the little bastards, huh? Look at them. It's not even food. You people are supporting, it's not their fault. You can't blame Lucky Charms anymore. They know what they're doing. The people who buy that food already know it's bad for them. They have given up. What up, Brent H? What up, Rasha? What up, Lucas? They have given up from anxiety, depression, and they're making a fortune off of your broken spirit. And these people believe in God. They know who Buddha is. They wear the bracelets. Yeah. They know what yoga is. They go to yoga class. It's interesting. We forgive them. We forgive General Mills, but we don't forget. We acknowledge that we're in trouble. They're making that much money off of your low self-esteem, all because you say you don't dance no more. You can't sing. You can't rap. You're a horrible this. I'm bad at that. I hear people say bad. I'm bad at this. I said, please stop there. I said, that's subjective. Who told you that? They're like, it's a good point, dude. I'm like, of course it is. I said, rethink what you said. You are unique at that. Yeah, I am. And they get it. And I'm getting incredible customer service reviews because I think like children. Today, I was on fire. I was walking I have to walk to work about 20 minutes in pain. And I get there, I'm drunk in pain, always, but I'm making it work. Beep. I get a customer. Man, I love your energy. I love you. You're just, wow, your customer service. Everyone else seems to be so dry, and they're always mentioning bad moods. A lot of you cashiers out there, be grateful for your job. Does it suck? Then quit. There's a gift there. I'm hearing a lot of people complaining, about poor service. I understand that. We do have a duty to give something. You don't just stand there like this. It's like, hey, we're getting paid for this. There are people who can't get a job at all, and they're good people. They just get bad luck, and here you are. So I'm grateful. This person goes, what candy bar over here do you think I should buy? I said, me, Snickers. Of course, there's heavy metals in that, but Right. So, okay, cool. She bought 2, and she gave 1 to me. Now, what do you think I did with that Snickers? I said, thank you. I gave that Snickers to a little black girl, and her face lit up. And her mom said, thank you. Okay, that's it. Someone, a very unique, another person who likes to bag from me. His name is, I think is it Jeff? Yeah, Jeff. I called him King Arthur. He's unique. I don't know what condition he has, but he has someone there watching him, supporting. But he's a great guy. Jeff found an incredible Hulk doll. He's like, I found this. Let's put that there. And we'll have it as a guard. The Hulk. So what do you think Jay said? I said, why don't we give that Hulk to a kid? He says, good idea. I gave that Hulk to a little beautiful girl. Her face lit up. She put the Hulk right in her cart. We have wheels for children, like it's a car. She goes, look, the Hulk is driving now. And the mom was like, this is called being a Hindu. That's being a guru. A Christian, Muslim. Being a Jew, a Buddhist. You do stuff, and there's a reaction. Forgiveness. You don't damn people for eating things that aren't great and liking toys. You work with them. You have to, because most of them are stressed out from trauma. Okay, so we forgive. Lucas, most mind-blowing being ever seen. Most mind-blowing being I've ever seen. Oh, thank you, Lucas. Wow, my goodness. I used to love Lucky Charms. Me too. All of it, dude. It loved you too, didn't it? But Russia, Brent, in this reality, it feels like we create the story in our heads that we want here on Earth as so as co-creators in this world. We are given the ability to create life to a certain degree. Yes, Brent, some people use that creative power for their personal agenda. The name Brenda agenda. Mm-hmm. You like your meat tender? It's a bartender. When a tree falls down, the cortex brain is what it means, the bark of a tree. When a tree is chopped down, they say, Tim. You didn't hear me. Timothy. Timber. Really? Who is Tim? Amber alert? Nothing going on there. Stone of Taurus? I'm not from here. Yeah. They're calling someone's name and they don't even know what they're doing. Tim. Who's Timothy, honey? Tim is Taurus. And they go home and they eat a cow and they go deer hunt. These alpha males, bless them. We forgive them, but we don't forget. They go hunt, and they jump on their wives and and the wife takes it, bless her, after chopping trees and hunting poor ducks and deer and wearing camouflage, being cowards and not going hand to hand with an animal. Timber, huh? Tim. Tim. Interesting. I had a friend named Timmy, and his father used to love to show off at how bad Timmy would get beaten if Timmy was not behaving in front of me. And I had to watch him threaten Timmy in front of me when I was a kid. And I was afraid he might even beat my ass in front of with Timmy when I was there. If Timmy didn't win the basketball game that we were playing, his father would let him know. Like my mom did. I grew up with that. Timmy. That is terrible. You see, your Ivan the Terrible, your dictators aren't the only ones you should be concerned about in history. It's your domestically angry men and women who are lacking the barefoot energy and don't know how to forgive themselves. You see, when you don't forgive and you don't let it go, you harness bitterness and you beat someone up and you hurt them with words and you possibly will kill them or get a job making poisonous food in which you are making them a crack addict for Lucky Charms and cigarettes that should not be killing you. I forgive Timmy's dad for that. I forgive my mom for all that, but I don't forget. I will shine the light back at you. The most powerful thing you can do is not react with violence right away. You tell them, I forgive you for all the pain you caused. Can you stop? That's it. Can you stop? Are you done? You just talk simple to abusive people. Are you done beating me up now and beating yourself up? I'm your twin. You know that. We both have a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs. Are you done? Just ask them, are you done? I forgive you. And see how far it'll go. It'll shut down real quick. I have a new way to handle trolls. Now it's going to be, are you done? I forgive you. You keep going. Great. Are you done? I forgive you. And see what happens. They'll get tired of you. Russia, agenda is gender. Genesis. Russia, Amber, Rambo. God damn, you're a genius. Who is Rambo? Ram, Sri Ram. From the Ramayana is Rambo. Of course, it's a great movie. First Blood. It's actually okay. Some of your Hollywood movies are not evil. That one has a clear freedom message. Don't F with me anymore. I'm done with that life. Leave me on the highway to hitchhike and figure it out now. I'm done killing for you. They came looking for him, didn't they? And what happened? Ram was really good with the bow and arrow in the Ramayana to kill demons. Just Sylvester Stallone. Didn't he use bows and arrows to whoop their butts, the police coming for him? A green beret. He was green? Whose color is green in astrology? Venus. Who is Rambo? Sri Ram from the Ramayana, honey, an avatar of Vishnu. So your Hollywood knows the Hindu story well. You want to wake up real fast to what's going on? You better study your Hindu mythology. Watch movies on YouTube. Just type in anything. Type in Hindu devotional movies and just look at what happens, and you'll see what your movies are about. They're reenacting your demon slayers in India. Oh yeah. Lucas, I used to work cashier at a smoothie shop right by your house. And I would always be the light beyond the shadows cast by mind or separation. And I know what you mean about those pure moments. Yeah, man. Brent, anima is Latin for soul. There's an anima house. There's a house called Anime up the street. It went on fire. It's a part of a co-op right near me. You're psychic. Not your house. Yes, Lucas. Russia. Jay, please decode someone having a high sugar attack. Ooh. Regulat and being hospitalized. Yes, Russia. Pour some sugar on me. Remember that song? Pour some. I want some of your brown sugar. Remember D'Angelo? Want some of your brown sugar. They call you sugar, right? Hey, sugar. In the black culture, right? The sweetness. The diabetic people with the soul food. Sugar, huh? The song Pour Some Sugar on Me is preparing all of you to end up in the hospital. Look that song up. I'm going to show you right now, Russia, what happened. See, when they make these songs, they don't write them. They are a ripple. And whether or not you know the group or the song doesn't matter. You're all connected. And they do a ritual with devil energy, and it ripples through the sound waves. So all of you are getting it. Cupcakes, drinking Kool-Aid, whatever it is, soda. Everyone is drinking Coke and Pepsi still where I work. And they make more money than me. They're PhD people. It's not just ghetto people. They're drinking that stuff. Okay? Interesting. Now, when you hear these songs from these codes, it is preparing you to be an addict. What is a sugar attack? You have low blood levels and high blood levels, low blood pressure and high blood pressure. The black part, checkerboard, white part, checkerboard. What's the white part is the sugar? The white sugar? Yeah, baby. And the pepper is the black. Aleister Crowley knew that. They called him Sergeant Pepper. He's on the cover of the Beatles album. Whatever. Aha. So your white with the black is the sugar, the sweetness. So whoever had that attack, what were they looking at? The whites of my eyes, I have sugar naturally. Black pepper, I have it all here, honey. Your body, in your anatomy, you have the things to attract the poison because you already have the poison and the solution within your anatomy, honey. And someone just wants you to get one side of the white and not get the black side of it all, really. So when the song happens, you get hit by that vibration. The great muse, Musiker, yes, Brent. So Russia, I'm going to show you this song. So what is this rock band, Def Leppard? Well, why are they deaf? What are they telling you here, honey? And diabetes, look at these little people. Look at them. Oh, yeah, sexy, right? Yeah, garage band. Oh, they're innocent. Yeah, hair band. Metal music, right? What are they doing to you here? What are they doing? They should not have been performing that, knowing darn well Every concert that you went to see that group, what were you drinking? You were being attacked by what? There's sugar in Bud Light. There's sugar in your Twizzlers. Poison sugar. We know that. NutraSweet. Equal sugar, not sugar, causes cancer. They told you after they gave it to you. Go to the concert, pour some sugar on me. You're getting Skittles, hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, all has sugar in it. Corn syrup, fructose, fruc. The F word, fook. Now, how do you handle a sugar attack? You must think of it like someone is chasing you and you can't outrun them. What do? You got a bad leg. Oh, fuck it. Part of my language, right? You can't run. Right? It's a heart attack. What do? You accept it. Oh, maybe you go, maybe you don't. Okay. Interesting. Now, the attack is attica, at your attic, over your head. It's the addict. The attacker is the one who should be chased. I'm going to say it again. The attacker is the one who really wants to be chased. They're chasing you because you got something they need. Think about it. So how do you deal with an attack? Heart, sugar, whatever it is. A personal attack. What does a tree do? Let's be the tree again. If you're grounded and you've done your earthing enough, you stop running. You stand. You breathe. You forgive them, and they will stop dead in their tracks. You say, I forgive you. It might not work, but what is working? You want your body. Maybe it's your time to leave. No problem. You accept it. What are you running from? It's inevitable. It will get you either way, honey. And it might be too late, 2 or 3, because of your choices. Because maybe you didn't listen to someone else giving you the advice to get away from the sugar or the food that causes the heart attack now. So you have to now stop running and accept the attack and take it like a tree would and alchemize it. How does your tree do that? Let's go to any part of the world right now where there was nuclear war. Go to Hiroshima right now. Hiroshima, we did a great job with atomic bombs. Einstein, thank you, didn't we? Vietnam, Agent Orange. Let's go there right now, see how many trees are still there, no problem. And sick humans with attacks when their health. The tree looking at you like this. Wow. Bombs dropping and everything. Go look now. There's tons of trees still there that grow back. The human... trusting science. Who is Chevy Chase, the actor? Chase Manhattan Bank? Who are they chasing? What are you running from? Your sugar attack is not about sugar. It's also about the money you had to make. Running to make the ends meet. You're late for work. You got to run, punch in. Otherwise, you're going to get penalized. Penis? Sean Penn. Penn State, honey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know it's 100s. Thank you. Well, I'm a nightmare for a lot of you people out here who are comfortable with your truth. Not my chat room, okay? Wow. Now, The Simpsons. Look how they play with you. It's a Homer Simpson Buddha. It's not funny. Okay? These people were playing with you with cartoons and mocking you. They play with you and they play with your religions. They make it cute. So you can go be a Buddhist but not know how to translate what Buddha is and what Buddha was. Buddha was not perfect. Neither was Jesus. Neither is Vishnu. They're imperfectly perfect. And they tell you that in code. They tell you, great, follow, this is the way of Dharma, the truth. However, I'm going to make things that make it hard for you to wake up. Drugs, lust, war, depression. I'm going to put that in your way. Are you still good? See, y'all forget that part. Then your dumbass guru gives you all these rules. And you already have rules at home. Your mommy and daddy told you you can't go to that temple. You better be home by 9. You can't date that one. What? You can't be gay. You can't be that. You can't do this. You can't do that. Right now, you're going to a guru telling you the same shit, or a priest, or a rabbi, or a Muslim. You understand me? Or a Christian telling you what to do. All these dumbass rules. No space for you to just be your own unique experience to then write your own Bible. Who wrote these books? Were they perfect people? Rasha. Drivo. Druids. Yes. I can't pronounce that. Dradstrvoy. Hello. Health. Yeah. The key word in health is eel. E-A-L. E-E-E-L. What's the eel doing underwater and lighting up and being the light of the dark water? How does it do that? Why did the Creator do that? Think about people. Wake up, man. When a gunshot goes off, y'all chase Manhattan and run real fast, right? And so do animals, but you ain't no damn animal. You're the Most High. You shouldn't be running. Did you know that there's a way to be bulletproof? You think I'm kidding? I see it with the lights coming out of my body. A bullet can't penetrate those lights. Did you hear what I said to you? And they exist. They're everywhere. You have them too, guiding you. Is there a way to channel those things to make a force field around you? Yeah. Yes. So no one can hurt you? What's a force field? What is the Hollywood telling you? All that shit's real. Listen, before it became fiction, science fiction, and fantasy in the movies, before it became that, someone had to research the story from our ancestors who saw it happen for real. Yeah. Which means you have people who can walk on water. There's a way to do that. They're called surfers, surfboard, water ski. You're 80% water. We forgive them either way. Okay, I'll be right back. Woo! Lord have mercy. Stiff. Good God. You must be hip to the word E. E-cigarette is ejaculate. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. I'm going to carjack you. Union Jack. I sell Jack's Pizza. At my Jack's Pizza. Are you jacked? Hugh Jackman. E-cigarette? E-jack. You aren't your sperm. Don't let anyone tell you if you bust a nut, you're going to go to hell. That's absolutely blasphemy. We'd all be dead and in hell for all that we did, because you all know you've been freaky. Okay? Give me a second here. Jay, it's been 1 second. You're not back here. You're a shill. Okay, sorry. Let me come back there then. Open mind. YouTube demons froze my app. It's okay. Russia, who is Jack in the Box? That's a great question. That's to ejaculate and to come inside of the vagina. The black box is the vagina. It's the hexahedron, the earth. Of course it is. The Jack in the Box, when you wind it up, that's you making love. It's not all evil. Of course. And then when it busts out, It's the ejaculation. It's the Shiva Lingam worship. It's the yoni, vagina, and Shiva Lingam would be the ding thing that comes out with that little and laughing at you, preparing you for what? To jack off? Did y'all know that in some Buddhist cultures that if you ejaculate and get into lust, they shun you and kick you out of the temple? Well, I wouldn't last a week in the damn Shaolin, or I wouldn't last a week there. But I respect that. Don't get me wrong now. But everyone is different. Yeah, you forgot about that. And most of us are having sex and liking some freaky shit. Let's just keep it real. You all have attractions. You're all going to go home tonight and think of someone or something, and at some point to get through your stress, you're going to go to sex. So don't feel shame. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself for making that poor choice and dating that one and whatever. You are not your body. I don't mean that in a Buddhist way, because they also say that, but they go too far with rules and shit. Sending love and light right back at you. Rasha, open mind. YouTube makes me waste 5 seconds for every move and click. YouTube, what are you doing, YouTube? Sex or masturbation, are they good recreationally? I know porn is bad. It is not bad. I'm going to debunk porn being bad. I'm going to tell you what I mean. Of course, listen within reason. Listen to me, because you know me, I'm different. The word porn, slow the word down. Pour. Horn. Cerebellum, etymology, means a horn. I honk the horn, I'm horny. Porn. It's just reflecting an energy that you naturally have. Now, think about all your, let's say people in ancient times that told you, hold your seed and don't get into these prostitutes. And you know how many incredible fighters and gurus were alcoholics, drank and said, fuck you, and went rogue? You never even heard of them. And went, oh yeah, and still healed and did miracles. I'm one of those guys. I'm not supporting the porn industry. Now, this is gross in terms of they do horrible things. We know this, but listen to me, because I've done rituals on porn. Yes, open mind. So one of my most powerful rituals is this. In fact, I'll even show you a picture in a second, within reason. I go to porn sites, and I look at women, and I screenshot them. And I look for my number to appear. I'll get 666. I've had 786, the number of Omen Allah for a whore, so-called. The human trafficking people, I've seen my number appear for a porn star the next day or the same day when I screenshot it, the same way it does for the Hindu photos, for the Jesus photos, for the Buddha photos. The numbers do not discriminate, which means that the porn star is still a reflection of God. I want to do a whole presentation about porn and how it's also sacred. All those bodies you're looking at are creations of who? It's bad how? Okay. They're doing things that you and I don't do to make money. Open mind, yes. Do what you need to do. Handle your business. What's your business? It's there for your entertainment because you aren't that moment. Here's the difference. When you look at it and then you feel bad about it and then you analyze it and then you research and you find all this bad stuff, you can find something bad even in pure, perfect things. You can find something bad in there. Oh, shit, I didn't know that about that one. Notice that? What is porn? Porn is your cell phone. It's sex. How do I know that? Watch this. Does it go on vibrate? Zzz, zzz, zzz. Is it by your crotch? The ringtone? Ding, 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 ding. Whoa! Orgasm. And the light coming out in your face? It's a hole. It's a vagina, honey. These are all vaginas. You can get, yep. You sure, guys? Relax. How many freaky people like to get, in the face? All right. parental advisory here, guys. But come on. Go beyond. Don't let someone tell you that's not spiritual. You're going to fall off the path. You fell off the path. That one telling you that, really, what path are you on, honey? To my knowledge, you and I are standing on the same sidewalk while you're telling me that shit. You and I are on the same plane, flat, while you're telling me that. What path are you talking about, honey? You're also in it with me. So what I do, you also do, Scooby-Doo. So if I fall off, you fall off. There is no righteous only way of doing the spiritual dance. What up, Silent? I'm looking forward to being fully educated on the subject from a real truther. Yes, because I do the work. Now, the infamous and famous brother of mine, Santos Bonacci, who I love like a brother, but we know there's controversy with Santos's anger, right? Just an example. I'm not dissing Santos because I am not perfect. When Santos was mentioning, if you ejaculate all your brain cells and everything, you're Christ and your teeth will fall out, right? And your hair will go gray. You'll age faster. Dude, I'm 47. How old do I look to you? It's subjective. So what I'm saying is Santos still has that bell from being a Jehovah's Witness. He's got that ripple still of being that Jehovah guy bit, right? So it means well. And I'm telling you, listen, I am not darning any of that. You can do what you need to do. You can't have someone tell you what to do with spiritual stuff because you're a spirit already. Okay, let's say you bust 10,000 nuts. I'm not telling you to do this. Part of my, parental advisory guide with your kids. Let's say you're busting tons of nuts and you get pumped. I'm one of those people. What happens? You get dumb, your teeth fall out, the sun's going to fall, the moon's going to stop shining, animal's going to come eat you, the cops going to come to your house, the priest or that guru is going to come. I saw you jerk off, dude. Oh, no, honey. Are you kidding me? Do you know how ducks have sex? You ever watch ducks? They initiate the female and I'm not promoting rape, but it sounds horrible. You ever heard animals? Rah! Yeah, when it's mating time? Okay, who's yelling and screaming in the damn forest? They're chasing these women down and forcing them to have sex. I'm not telling you to do that. You aren't that. You're a higher octave. However, you must learn. You forgive yourself and you forgive them. Santos actually said this. He said, there's a phrase in the Bible that says, if you put your semen into the earth, if you spill your seed, that you will be killed by God immediately. So I wrote to Santos. I said, okay. I said, brother, these things with sex, bro, what's going on, man? It sounds kind of like you're going back to the Jehovah thing, I said, didn't you have a kid? Didn't you bust and have a kid that you love who's a rapper? Talented rapper didn't you bust nuts to have a kid? There's ways of getting someone pregnant, but you shouldn't even be having sex with anyone. You should be loving yourself, in my opinion. Today, woo! You feel me? So now I'm going to speak for myself because this is my journey. So I listen to that. I hear these shaming things. So it's not just about sex. You've all been shamed. You've all been told what not to do, what to do to get a job, to get a partner, to make it work, to make money, to get a car, all this crap. What ultimately got you the job? You did it. Your willpower. You made it work. You got off your ass. After you busted nuts, maybe you made a poor choice. You had too much to drink. You show up at work. How many people I know who are alcoholics that are a manager right now, making a decision to hire and fire you, and they're alcoholics? I know some personally, and they drink all day, all night. They come to work hungover. You wouldn't even know. They're called functioning alcoholics. Is God going to damn those people? That's the majority. When they drink, I drink. You drink. You get it? When you're going golfing, it goes in the drink, they say. The water? Then you go to the bank. You bank a shot. I'm going to bank that shot there. You alpha males are so cute. You're going to bank the shot? I like that everyone is saying hi in my chat room. So, what is the point of this reality and why we're here? To forgive. But don't forget. You know what I'm saying? So I do experiments. I've used porn as a part of my rituals. I've got hundreds of photos with my numbers appearing the next day for gods that tell you, be this way. And I'm like, well, I have a version of spirituality in which I do this, I do that. Okay, for stress. But then light coming out of my body, you know what I mean? The creator still visiting me, no problem. I smoke. I've done a video where I smoked and it came out of my face while smoking. Just to prove a point that they're not going to say, oh my God, Jay ejaculated, or Jay is stressed out, Jay has chronic pain, Jay, ooh, he fell off the path. Jay is not going to get visited by light today. That's not how it works. I understand being asexual. Why is the A for Aries? Here's the video. Hold on, where is it? Where's that video? Ooh, hold on. Did I? Okay, here it is. Pardon me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It is 4 a.m. We are documenting the supernatural light at every different time of the day or night. The key is forgiveness. Forgiving people is important. Letting go. Not taking things personally. It's hard to do. There it is. Did you see it? So, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I'm not going to play it again. You saw that. Now, chat room, did you see it kind of just go like this? Literally out of nowhere it went. That little orb. Did you all see that? Okay. Guess what? I had just busted a nut before that happened out of stress. I'm being honest with you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying follow me. I'm just telling you everyone is different. Now let's go to a light worker or someone that's perfect and doesn't do anything wrong. And you know what I mean? Thank you, open mind. Right. So you can do what you need to do. Just do good deeds after. Give something. That's it. And just forgive and let it go. Okay? There is no raising the Christ. This thing about raise the Christ and you'll get a new brain cell and you'll have a halo. And they say this. Well, really? I have that happening for me while doing other things and black magic and the left hand and the right hand. Wow. Rasha. Anonymous equals no name. Ana Domin. Q N on an equals no, net equals the destruction god, na no applicable, like nanoparticles, nanu, Mork and Mindy. Remember Mork and Mindy? Robin Williams, if he's an alien, nanu, he would say. I knew someone named Nanushka. She was not Russian. She was mixed, black girl. Nanushka? Nunchuck? Martial arts? None. 9. Nava, 9. Navajo, 9. Navagraha, India. We're done. It's 9. If you're acknowledging these numbers, then you're protecting yourself from all the choices that you think are bad. You're getting immunity. And the elite know that. That's why they get away with murder. Okay? They don't just do stuff, and they're doing rituals, man, to make sure they're protected by these demons that are also made by the Creator and the angels. So, in my opinion, it's important to know both worlds. That's all I'm trying to say. 9, L even N. Yes, Rasha. So, what more should I even show you? I'm talking, and then a light comes out of my face, but only when the phone's filming it. I thought the phone was a sin and is this radiation poisoning and is a low level chakras, and it's not raising the Christ. Interesting. You have the power to do that no matter what. You understand, you're born with it. You're not just sperm. Okay? You're mostly air. That's it. Air. All right? There is no sperm in the air. It's free energy, invisible, which you're made of mostly, as I've mentioned before. So you forgive yourself and you forgive others, but you don't forget, and don't take any shit either. You can defend yourself, but when it's right, okay? You do it when it's right and left. Yes or no? A lot of you are doing it when it's wrong. You heard someone say something, you heard gossip, you heard all this stuff, and now you're all pumped and you want to join in on roasting someone and breaking them down when you also are broken. So now you're going to write a comment to hurt someone's feelings. Yeah. Nirvana said it very clearly. Come as you are. Did it come? Sitcom. Come. Comment. Om. Ment. Latin. Mente. Mind. Your comment is also your own mind. And if the comment is nasty, then you're blowing out your own brains too. Troll. Hi. To roll and rock and roll with a troll. Okay. Now, we must stop giving rules or roles. Nirvana. Nivrani. Not broken, whole. Right. Ironically, Kurt Cobain blew his so-called brains out. High on heroin. Brilliant mind, right? You still love that guy. You still see him on the cover of magazines and trying to figure out this genius so-called lyricist and all, but not you, though. Did you ever write a song? Did you ever try to do that shit? Know what I mean? Of course you didn't, because you thought you weren't good enough. Because someone gave you rules. They told you that you couldn't do it. For me, Shiva is the most powerful god out of all. Shiva is the most powerful god. I'm going to be real with all of Shiva. Absolutely. Because Shiva makes a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of weird shit. Always sleeping and meditating, doesn't want to do anything, doesn't want to fight demons, really doesn't care about the gods and the goddesses, wants to be left alone in the mountains and leave me alone. Oh, all right, I'll do that for you. Jesus Christ. Here I go again. Shiva, the alcoholic, the drug addict, the lustful one that knows how to do yoga still and be amazing after doing all that lustful porn watching. But Shiva can do it, but not you. There are Hindus who are mad about some story about Shiva who actually has sex with a prostitute. He incarnates and has sex with a prostitute. What's going on there? India. Never mind all these rituals and the month and yay, we're gonna go out and wear paint in our face and yeah, but then you're raping and 40,000 children are getting kidnapped. Even with all that work you did for that guy, it's still not getting better, is it? There, India, any part of the world, is it getting better for you? It's not. You want to know why? Because you didn't listen to the story. I'm not telling you to have sex with a prostitute, but I've been there. Yes, when I was younger, it happened. I didn't pay for it. I've been there. Woo! People, did you just see that? I don't wait. Okay, now I'm gonna slow down a minute. I just lit the cigarette, but something just sort of moved here. So we're gonna have to rewind that part of this video to see what the hell that was, because that was not this. I don't think. Did you see that thing that happened? Did y'all see it? The minute I did this, something came out. Woo! I get lucky sometimes in the live. They don't come a lot during my lives. But you see what I'm saying here? Did y'all see that? It's about an hour and 20 minutes in. Something just flew down here. While doing the negatives, this poison is cancer causing. This blocks your chakras. Go to leafonly.com. See Montagna. I doubt he really died. Yes, Russia. But so with Kobe Bryant, John Kennedy, and all those scumbag stars, Russia, Shiva in memory was a woman. Yeah, it's transgender. Mandela effect turned her into man. So you don't know until you try it yourself if it's actually an abomination or a sin. I could drain my balls of all the fluid in there right now, and I guarantee you I will be on fire with my brain, my physical body, exercise, and I'll go to work, and lights will visit me in numbers. I've been going pretty much every day out of stress and being single and being sexually repressed. Yes. Who is this man speaking who's sitting there? Who's this man telling me all these great things? Who is this man? Is this man really behaving himself? Silent Angel and Demons, a lot of it in the books of Agrippa Magas. Yeah. Agrippa, Agraha, no gripping in Sanskrit. To grip, to hold, let it go, forgive them, forgive yourself. Is Jupiter going to apologize for making lightning hit someone and killing them and splitting a tree in half? Is Jupiter going to say, sorry? Sorry, no. What is making the lightning do that when it happens? You ever watch that happen? Listen, Jupiter will kill its own creations. What's going on there? Is he killing it? That tree didn't jerk off, didn't watch porn, didn't get drunk, didn't curse. It was just there, being perfect. And then, one tree will get it. It may be a human being. What happened there? Jupiter is the guru in Sanskrit. The guru did that. The meditating one, the big star in the sky, will get pissed off. Open mind. How was a talented artist, wonderful human homie like you single? It's a great question. I'll tell you why. Oh, it's not a choice. I've tried several times to get a goddess. The chat room knows. Here's the problem that I come across when I court the woman. I don't use that only. Of course, I want to, see and be sexual. Of course. I tell them that, no problem. And most of them are cool with that. They hit a wall. The Pink Floyd thing. They go AWOL. You want to know why? I'm the only one they're going to come across that's going to show them the miracles that the other men lacked. I'm the only one that will show them, for some damn reason, the light, the magic, the numbers, the brain, the power, the energy, the magic. I do it to them. And they get all high on it, and they can't keep up. You want to know why? Who have they been bumping and grinding on? Still in their brain. I always hear, I have to work on myself. You have to work on yourself. What does that mean? It's a job now. Are you punching in? Okay, I understand what that means. We're all trying to get better. So I am single because I know how to forgive. A lot of women don't forgive, and they hold on to that. Oh, and I get it, women. Trust me. I'm not damning you now. Men do it too, but women mostly. They love to hold things in. And when you're good at pulling that out, they get afraid of you. They see a reflection. They don't know what to do. They have nowhere to go. But they've been watching my videos. They've been watching Santos. They're flat earthers. They're vegan, but they're not conscious yet. How many women are thinking about maybe me or you while they're with their partner? Think about that. Maybe even men. Oh God, that live was so good. It's okay. So it's a power when you see what I'm seeing. It's a power. And when you share that with people who think they have power, they get scared. Silent Shiva is the gray one. Yes. Yes. What's the gray area? That's a gray area. Why is the sky gray? Why do you have gray matter in your brain? I tell customers, it's not shitty outside. Why are you saying it's shitty? It sucks outside? You're having to buy food that was grown for free with a plastic card, getting welfare assistance to afford it from the government. Then nature is sucky. You have gray matter in your brain, I tell them. Oh, that's a good point. She's showing a side of you. She's going through an emotional phase. Is she not? She's covering you from your light and humbling you for a few days. Then she comes out again and you can solar gaze and moon gaze like I do. Hi, Guru. Very good. Yes. The beard and all that stuff. Yes. And the tattoos and all the crystals. A lot of you crystal light workers are on crystal meth, metaphorically. Crystal meth, the method of the crystal. What is your method acting, honey? Are you really about that life? Or are you still kind of freaky deaky and got some agenda? And then I come and I expose the Brenda and I pull it out for your agenda. Can you handle that? You were so perfect. You were so clean. And then here comes Shiva to remind you that you're also a freak of nature. I've seen that in my bed. Expose the Brenda. Yes. This is what Brendas will do. And we love Brenda. We forgive her. They will do a YouTube channel and they will call themselves a mortal beloved. This is a follower of mine. These kinds of names. They'll do tarot readings and they'll ask you questions like, in your relationship, do you ever notice? And they seem very genuine and they're trying to help you with your relationships using the tarot or crystals, right? I've seen it. Yeah, or yoga, right? And breathing skills. What are they wearing? Their tits coming out. I saw Santos do a video. Her name is Trident Woman. Beautiful. I think she might be Russian. Actually, Russia. I think she's Russian. Trident Woman. So I saw her with him. This is a good live presentation. Santos was building about astrology. I watched her set up her whole thing. This is what I don't look for your mouth. I'm looking at your behavior, your body language. What is she doing before it starts? She's fixing the camera. She's beautiful, by the way. She has a background of the sun and the moon. She has a crystal lamp, and she's sitting there. But what is she wearing? Tight shirt, and she's beautiful with tits. And she makes sure she pops out the tits, and she sits there with her. And she knows she's got beautiful breasts. Come on, and there's Santos. Santos is always doing videos with attractive women. It's cool. right? You notice that? They're all hot. I mean, wow. Makeup and crystals. So what I'm thinking is, never mind the video about the truth. I'm looking at her behavior and I'm like, is she flirting? Is she marketing herself while he's waking people up? Of course she is. But you can't have it. You see where I'm going? You can't have it. Because I'm a goddess and I farted. Okay, that's not fair. See, that's where you mess up, you women who do that. They end up in your bed now, doing all kinds of freaky stuff and making noise and hallelujah, yes, and you wow, it's great. It go down on you and everything, and it's great. Then after that, there's shame and yes, open mind. They shame themselves and I don't know why I did that. I gotta go back on my path. My angels want me to be celibate and not have sex. Really? Okay, that's going to guarantee you to be more spiritual. Okay. Or is it being honest and forgiving yourself and letting go and moving on? The answer. See, women don't know how to do that a lot. And see, the reason why women don't do that is because they haven't had a man to teach them how to do that. So women teach you how to be a nurturer. Yeah, men teach opposite. Okay, thank you for nurturing and giving me mama. What's the dad? What's the man energy supposed to do? Think about it. To put it in check. Republic. Checkmate. Okay? Checking and savings. That's it. It's not bad. It's not controlling her. It's okay, here's your role. Here's mine. If you're gay, whatever. Okay. Do you know your role? You don't. They say slow your roll. What? You women are doing the checking and the nurturing now. Woo! You want to do two roles, honey. And you weren't being honest about it. You were being a crystal worker, a light worker, a tarot reader, an astrologer, a yogi, teaching me how to do breathing. So I went to Try That Woman's page, all about yoga. Great, no problem. But then when I watched her with Santos, go Santos. Okay, man. My first question to her would be, are you freaky? Are you available? Can I ask you that? What are you doing right now, honey? Never mind the sun and the moon behind you. How about your tits in my face? Can I mention that? Can I say you got beautiful tits? Will you get mad at me? You're showing them for a reason. Because they're beautiful. But I can't do that. Aha! Got you there. Shame on you. If you show a lion, listen, any animal, if you show them meat or what they like, you put it in their face, you know what happens? I am not encouraging anything negative here for women. You know what happens when an animal sees that shit that turns them into that thing and they go right for you. Okay? You women, just forgive, honey. Accountability. Be an accountant for your vagina, and you men be an accountant for your ding dong, but you can't do that because you're woke. You got a channel. Unbelievable. I'll watch Santos. He even mentioned To Kill a Priest, who was an ejaculator, and I believe he eats meat still. The Wu-Tang Clan guy. He's a very big dude. I'm sure he's still, I don't care. He's a sweetheart. But Santos will drop some heavy shit and be like, yeah, if everyone would just stop ejaculating, the abortion thing wouldn't be an issue. Unwanted pregnancy. Well, why did you have the unwanted pregnancy? Forgiveness. You didn't forgive yourself. You didn't forgive your trauma. You didn't let it go. You are not that moment. I am proving that. You understand me? I'm going out of my way because that's a big area, sex. You can't do this. You can't do that. You got to walk the path. You and I are on the same freaking path. It's called a sidewalk. Is your sidewalk more sacred than my sidewalk? Because I busted a nut and you didn't, but we're on the same street? Bars! Pass me the ball or the testicle. Woo! It's your testicle you're playing balls with, basketballer. Did you know that? What's it full of? Air, not sperm, honey. Hey. At the expense of a dead animal, basketball leather, football, pigskin, you name it. They didn't get a chance to have sex. You're dribbling them with your drivel and your riddles. Women, can you handle this? It's also an ovary, the basketball. Russia, you better pay me for all these decodings you're asking me to do. I'm kidding with you, sweetheart. Russia, Jay, can you decode the yellow duck, which is stuck in every fake news? And serials, movies. I see it as a duck of creation. Inside it is an egg which contains the needle to break it, kill Kashi. I think that's why so many of us don't know who we are, because we all play roles. Right, Kim? Russia. In Russian, Ivan Tasarovich folktale, he shoots an arrow into rabbit, out of which flies out the duck. Well, duck and fuck are the same word. Pardon my language. Duck, puck, and fuck. Puck is a character in the Midsummer Night's Dream of Shakespeare. Spear, the dick. But it's Athena, the spear shaker, he got it from. She's holding your ding dong. She's holding it now, which means containing it. Yes, she's not, but she got her hands on it. Tight grip. What's a hand job? Look at Athena the spear shaker right now. And you tell me what she's doing. A hand job? Duck egg needle. He thus saves his princess Elena. It's about constellations. What up, Susan? Thor's mom is here. Rasha, Koshi, skeleton. Man King is deathless. Okay, before we decode the duck, let's go to the Mighty Ducks. It's a movie about hockey. The Mighty Ducks, Daffy Duck, Donald Duck. Bullets are flying. You better duck. Duck Hunt, Nintendo. Duck and Luck, a potluck dinner. What are you eating? The duck is to bow your head in shame. The symbol of whoop, not being this. Let the bullets fly like birds. You aren't your body. Where you gonna run to? Everywhere you run, there's a runner running you. Everywhere you go, there's a personal trainer running your shit. Running your life for you. Isn't it? The duck. Duck, con, duct. Yeah. Duck is a code. Yes, Russia. Why is it yellow? The rubber ducky. Rubber ducky. Sesame Street. Remember Ernie and Bert? The rubber ducky in the bathtub with you? Sex. Yellow for the sun. So you're ducking the sun. You're a duck. You're a duck. Quack, quack, quack. You're a quack. You're a quackhead. Yeah, they're cracking your skull by giving you these symbols. That's all it is. Distractions. Okay. The needle inside the duck is interesting, Russia. What's a needle in a haystack? Hey, girl. Hey. Black people. Hey. Horses hay? Do you ride the horse? Do you play horse in basketball? Does your voice get hoarse? Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, goose. Remember that one? Duck, duck, goose. What's that game about? Aqueducts. Yes, Russia. Roman aqueduct. Yes. Aqua. Agua. What a guan, they sing in Jamaica. What a guan, yo. What a guan, man. What a guan is patois. What aguan? Agua. Water. Even your Jamaicans don't know that. Try telling a Jamaican who's high on jaw and homophobia. They're very homophobic in Jamaica. There's a lot of gays out there. Okay. They won't hear that. Hey man, I not understand, me confused, I don't, what you mean, man? Really? You better learn more languages. Not only about Jah. Who is Jah? Jupiter. Si montagna in Italiano. Acquedotti. Doti is Diti, Aditya, the Hindu goddesses. Aditya and Diti, the two sisters who didn't get along. Remember the ugly sisters in Cinderella? Oh, what's that about? Go to India and look up Aditya and Diti and the Dits. Diti is the evil one that hates her sister and goes to hell and damns the kingdom of God. Aditya is Shakti, another version, they're both Shakti. The good version, who has to slay and put her in her place and say, listen, bitch, you're my sister, but you're trying to create pedophilia, war, blood drinking, rape. It's time for you to bow. And she does. She actually turns and says, I'm sorry, sister, you were right. I'm tired of this shit. Okay. Diti. Okay. Doti. Dat. Russia. So why do they stick it everywhere on screen? In Russian, dak, utka, means fake information. What is their purpose? There is no purpose, because purpose is purple. A perpetrator, a perp, a purr. Leo, cat, pussy dolls. Leo. There's no purpose. They're insane, honey. They're demented demons. They have no purpose. You're their purpose. Your creation. You and your eyeballs looking at them is the purpose. That's it. They need your attention. Attention! Remember in the military? Attention! A tent? A 10? Number 10. A tent? Shun. To be shunned by an Amish person? Are you shunning me? J. Yes, Rasha. Wow, I'm giving you mental orgasms. Remember this. Don't break your brain trying to figure out what these demons are trying to do to you anymore. I yelled attention so many times in the Navy. Of course you did. Why? It's a code word. Whoop. Right? Now you like this. Before you were like that. Attention! Stress. Okay, now you have anxiety. Attention for what? Go and clean the deck. Go out there and get the cannons ready and row the boat. Did you see the whale? Did you see the dolphins? Did you see the jellyfish? Did you see the birds, the seagulls, the mountains? Just the fucking ship. Pardon my language. Russia at 2. Tension. The military is about tension. And then you get disability. Ironically, the government will pay everything for you after going to the military. Aries. Are you militant? Tantrums? Tent. 10. Why is it 10? Ask the Jewish people about the Kabbalah and the 10 circles. What's going on there? It's the keypad in your phone. Your phone is harnessing the tree of life. That's what it means. Kabbalah. Look it up. Look it up right now. There it is. You see it? Okay, you missed it. You're looking down at your phone too much. Phone is okay. Rasha, we love the whales and the dolphins. Of course you love whales and dolphins. American Idolphin. Idolatry. Doll. Back in the day, your beautiful females were called, she's a doll. Ain't she swell? Are you swollen? Are you getting hard? Or are you limp? You can function with a limp thing. You can function with your thing not being, this is all crap. So pardon me now. You can still function with a half-cooked noodle there, if you know what you're doing. Okay, with the words, you're not your body, and she shouldn't want you for that, or he, right? If that's what it's about, you're screwed. Great, it's hard. When you're young, no problem. When you're wet, great. You get older, then what? What then? What then? Now, it's how many girls? Oh, why isn't it hard? When I would be, I get nervous. I'm a Taurus. I'm sensitive. I'm a Venus sign. I would get nervous and I couldn't perform all the time. Of course, even when I was young, before all this dumb shit, and they would make fun of me. What's wrong? What are you, impotent? Okay. Forgive them. I like some foreplay. Can you give me some stuff? No, just get it up. Come on, put the condom on. Shut up. What? I've had that. Wow. And then you do that, you do the job, and then what? On to the next one. That's what happens. Even when you do a good job. So, if you're at half mast, your flag is still a flag. Okay? In fact, the hard dick is the problem. When you look at sex toys, pardon me on this. Pardon me on this. Parental advisory. When you look at the average sex toy, it's a bit dingly. And then they have to hold it, and they, okay, all right, what's going on? But they told you have to be. No. If she loves you and you love him, or if you're gay, there's other ways, guys. Okay, maybe it doesn't work out down there. Anything else I can do to get you to, I can do that, this, that, yay. How do you feel now? Nope, it's just get it up. So you women out there who do that to men and shame them for not getting it up, shame on you. But we forgive you for that. You better be a man and get it in there. I'm not having an orgasm. I don't know why, because you're not forgiving. You're thinking about your ex and how good he was, or the lesbian encounter you had that you didn't tell your man about. How many of you females have experienced a female? Totally cool. You telling him to get it up, but you've been down there, having threesomes with girls and shit. That's a lot of pressure. Goddamn. Forgive him. Find other ways to get it up, or just love that man. That's a real one right there, in my opinion. Yes, but love your hard dick. Okay, great. You're getting Viagra for what, honey? She's going to leave you for somebody else, honey. All that money you spent. I did that for my ex-wife. When I got my hip impingement, the pain was so bad, it's in my crotch. What do you think happened to my sexual energy? Of course, it deviated. It went down. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm like, and she'd be like kind of awkward. We'd have some good moments, and then I couldn't figure out. So I was sick. She didn't know that. She didn't care. So I took the Viagra before I woke up. I did. Of course I did. For her. I did that. What do you think happened? Whatever. Nope. Same thing. She still hated me. Right? Didn't let go. She didn't forgive me. Forgive me for what? What I do? What don't we do? What does she do? All kinds of shit. I forgive her. But you're not forgiven. That's why you didn't have an orgasm. And why the ding ding, whether it's hard or soft, is not going to be the solution. Or the vagina, wet or dry. How many of you females have a hard time getting wet? Okay. Wet, you're 80% water. How many of you in my chat room have been there? You want the guy to do all the stuff. Okay. Some of you, it takes more work. I'm one of those. I like, to be enjoyed like good food. You should be looking at sex like your food. You enjoy it. Take your time. You have appetizer, main course, and dessert. Not just main course. Yeah. Whoa. No. Excuse me? That doesn't give you a 5-star rating at the restaurant. Russia, 10 doesn't exist, only 9 numbers. Swell, Velas, open mind. Does the tobacco have nicotine in it, bro? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. It has Nick Nolte, Nickelodeon. Mm-hmm. Russia, why do men love women eyes and women with ears. I can't read that one part, it's being blocked. Why do they? I can't speak for all that. All of you have your own unique attractions, but I'll say this. The eyes and the ears. It's simple mathematics. What's the first thing that you have to achieve to get attracted? You got to see it. Oh, I like that. What did it say? Oh, it gave me good. It's hitting on me. The ear. Those are the first two things that you need to have in a rhythm to get the dating going, right? The data. Okay. For me, it's a bunch of things with women. I like all kinds. So what's my point in general? Forgive yourself and forgive those that didn't do this and didn't do that, because they're none of those things. Why do any of us like and hate anything? Why do we have demand? Man, Amanda, man up, man down. It's a woman too. Woman. Whoa, Jay. Did they go down on you? It's a man down. Okay. You know, in Jamaica, it's seen as being weak when a man goes down on a woman. Like, nah, man, me don't go down there, you know. That make me weak, you know. She go down on me, you know. The man, what? Okay, that makes you more of a man. It's true. I've heard songs in dance hall about me not do that, you know. And some will say we do that, but you know, it's, what's going on there? Why is that even an issue? Why is it being sang about? Wow. You have reggae songs in dance hall that say to burn a homosexual, to burn and kill them. Wow. What is it any of your business? It's true. That's wow, man. And these young boys hear that shit and they talk that shit and they go up to a girl, not being forgiving, not being humble, being arrogant. And the females also will do that. They follow suit. The suit? What suit are you wearing, honey? Your birthday suit. By default, hard or soft, dry or wet is unique and is the creation beyond all creations. The secret is the secretion. The secretion is the creatine. The creatine is creative. Secretion. The secret society is the secretions of the woman's fluid. The lighter fluid is a druid. Did y'all know that? It's not Irish. Irish? What is that? Yeah, that's an expression. Okay. Japanese? What? Great. Language difference? No. Well, in my country, we do this. In your country, it's your country? I can't have it? Are you a colonist? In my culture, it's your culture. I thought it was the creator's culture who made this reality. Who's that? No creator mentioned at all. It's yours. You see what I'm saying here? Not forgiving, controlling, and confused, and in some cases, rude. Both genders. Okay, so now you see where I'm going here. If you have to even ask why do men do this and why women do that, right? It's a lot of work. I got to fart. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, you shouldn't have to work hard for your partner. Your partner should just understand. Well, is it a partner? You're in a business. Well, who's getting paid the most? Are you getting paid equally in your relationship? What's the salary for your partner? Hi, who's the manager? Yeah, honey. Is it you or him? You both should be sharing the power, and you don't do that. You don't do that. Why are men so forgetful? And women know all this stuff about them. And how many of you females resent the man for forgetting the first time you met, anniversary, all this crap that you don't need to even think about. And then you get mad, don't forgive. You only gave me flowers. Where's the chocolate? Wow. Oh, this restaurant sucks. Interesting, honeys. You women are just as bad as men in some cases, and you men too, with that, right? Because you're not forgiving. If you were forgiving, like, it's cool, I'll eat this, depending on what it is, but right within reason, honey. You should have principles. However, don't be an asshole. Let go of your expectations. You're going to be disappointed. I'm going to appoint you in the POV, point of view. I'm going to appoint you in the acupuncture. Acupuncture is this: an appointment. Mente, Latin, the mind. Pointing the mind is your appointment. You know what I'm saying? Is it a date or is it an appointment? What time is your date? How much energy did you put into getting ready? This is a metaphor for everything, by the way. How much energy did you put in? You couldn't find the right shoes and the right perfume or the cologne or the thing to say and how you should have your hair and all this crap that you don't even need to worry about. How many of you do that still? Putting on a costume. They should be okay with you regardless because you're the creation from the creator. Took 9 months to make you. 10 is the number. It has to be. So, when I put my card in the machine, you didn't hear me. Sex, be forgiving. I put the card in the machine that is sex. It says you forgot your PIN. The point. Forgot your PIN number. Pins and needles, acupuncture. Then you got a jab. Did you forget your PIN then? You didn't, did you? You got your pennant on you? Are you a dependent? A pennant? Repent? Pentium chips in the computer? 5 is pent. You pent up? You want to know why? You forgot your PIN. You weren't forgiving. Why is it called a PIN? Your PIN number? It's your sword. Swordfish. What the hell is a swordfish? Why would the creator make that? And we eat that? Wow. Jesus Christ, guys. You go down deep in the water and you kidnap something that you can't even breathe with. You can't even go underwater like that. You don't learn. Swordfish. Operation Swordfish was a movie. Yes or no? Who's the fish? Pisces? The sole of your feet? Soul? Fish? What's going on? Do you smell like fish down there? It's gross. Is your body odor gross? You shouldn't have any odor. You want to know why you have odor? Parasites from your food. Acid. That's why you're funky. I haven't showered for a month now. Crotch, ass, pits, no smell. Now, if I were to have the average girl go down there who likes cologne and perfume and all Ralph Lauren and secret deodorant, they go, well, something's different here. Yeah, it's called nature. It's called natural. Is that okay with you? Oh, it's gross. All right, bye. I'm cool by myself. You see where I'm going here? We forgive them. Yes, open-minded is wild. Remember that TV series, Girls Gone Wild? Enough respect. Oh, for you too. Listen to me. What is Girls Gone Wild all about? Remember that shit where they got drunk and they would film it? Shame on them. Forgive them for that. Filming white girls, blonde girls, going nuts, and then getting some later. Remember that? Wild Style, the hip-hop movie, Wild. Are we in the wild? Are you wilding out with Nick Cannon? The name is telling you. Cannon fodder? Canon Law. It's a Vatican-controlled black comedian that you women love because he's sexy. And he's woke now, too. Black people are the Hebrews. We're the Israelites. Shut up. We're the Jewish people. But not anyone else. Canon, huh? What's that? It's the same thing, honey. But you aren't that. Yes, open mind. It is funny. We're in the club now. Remember the club? The secret? Okay, we're in the club with your friends. Girls get ready. Boys get ready. You're in your car. You're in the club now. What are you doing in the club? Did you forgive before you got in there? Or are you expecting? Are you expecting a baby? You're expecting. Oh, he's cute, but he's not. He's, but she's, I'm gonna get that one. You all fight over them. You get drunk. Your favorite song is playing. You can't even hear anyone talking. You can't see anything clearly. There's lights in there and shit, and some dry ice and smoke and shit, and dancers and go-go gadget, go-go dancers, go-go. Green means to go. They're dancing the green vibe of Venus, emerald, her stone. You didn't know that now. You're in there. It's a ritual. You're in the club. You're in the secret society right there. They got you. It's a fraternity. Did you know that? It could be a rock country club. It could be a golf club. Shut up. It could be a hip hop club. It does not matter. A heavy metal, punk. I don't care who you think you are, honey. You're doing the dance. Did you forgive yourself and forgive others before you got up in there? Demanding this. Well, this beer is shit. I wanted more vodka. I'm not drunk enough. I only dance when I'm drunk. You should see me when I'm high. Whoa! Then we see the real you. Did you forgive? You didn't. Did you get patted down in the club? They touch you? ID'd? Forgive them. That's sexual abuse. Did you know that? Of course it is. At the airport, I had someone with the damn whatever that thing trying to find shit. He went in my crotch with it. I'm like, yo. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I got to do it, bro. I'm like, no. Hello? Yep. All up in your crotch in the airport to go see who? To go fly where? Stay where you are. Everywhere is everywhere. Where you are is everywhere. You're in the vacation. You're in the dome of the earth. Appreciate where you are. Forgive. Let it go. Just keep going. A few more minutes. I'm going to come. Yep. Just keep going. Yeah, I'm almost there. How many of you heard that? I'm almost there. Are we there yet? Daddy, are we there yet? Are you driving a fucking car or are you making love here? What is it? What is that? Maybe you didn't orgasm. Is he a good person? Maybe you didn't get wet enough. Is he a good person? How was your date last night? Well, I mean, he couldn't really get it up. And when he did, I mean, did you forgive? You didn't. And now you found another one who's better, but now that one is going to cheat on you because they're so good at it. So you got punished. And now your heart is broken. Wow. Then you have a kid with them. He's a person in a wheelchair that can't get it up ever, who is paralyzed from the waist down, that has more love-making skills than that one right there, and you walk right by them. Yes or no? There's a movie with Helen Hunt, and she's dating a crippled man. You've seen it. And there's a very hot scene where Helen Hunt takes her clothes off, and she has sex with this unique crippled, I forget the movie, man. And she's riding on him. There's a scene where she's sitting on his face, and she has an orgasm. He gets it up, but he's crippled. Right? Making love to him still. He's all like deformed and shit. I forget the movie. My point is this. What is that movie really about? Think about it. She raped him. She did. You'll say, no, she was being compassionate because he never had sex with anyone and she wanted to. Okay, that's admirable. But let's just really think about what happened there. Because she was a therapist, I believe, in the movie. A therapist. There to help him out. And then she wanted to ride and bump and grind on his ass and, gave him some lustful energy. Could that be considered sexual harassment or maybe rape for someone who's unique? I don't know. So women can do it to men too, honey. Oh, it was so good. He's broken, but we had sex and I gave him the feeling of love and he's okay because of that. Wow. Open mind, my dude, I gotta go. I'll watch the rest when I get home. Thanks for getting me through this shift. Big man, speak soon. I'm done too. This is 2 hours. I got things to do. Well, things to do. I mean, like I've got rituals to do. So that's it. My video is going to be simple, all about forgiveness. Okay, anyone I pissed off, I forgive you, you forgive me, I apologize. Even if I was not wrong. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. Krishna, the blue spot. Oh, that blue spot you just saw? Watch this. What is that? It's your brain. I'm going to blow your mind and put it right back together again. You know where it comes from? You know what it's doing? It's mirroring what your brain does. And it causes brain cancer, they tell you. Okay. Listen, I'm not a doctor. Okay. You have a locus coeruleus in your brain. Jay, what the hell is that? What does it mean? This is going to blow your mind. You will get no truth like this. Alex Jones, Joe Rogan, you control people, step it up. Anonymous and QAnon, shame on you. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Brain. Stem, you're a plant. Go plant-based. Hi. It means the blue spot, honey. So when I'm smoking, if it kills me, why is it showing me a reflection of Krishna the God and my brain at the same time? I'm just curious. Hey, Hindu, before you judge me for smoking, did you know that in the Sikh culture, there's a Sikh guy, beautiful man. His name is Singh. I did a name reading for him for free. He's a good dude. Turban, beard, beautiful man from India. Sikh, right? They have a pretty hard deal in India. They get murdered a lot because they're not Hindu. Anyways, they wear these silver bracelets. And I like them. Or they're metal. And I asked him, I said, hey, man, could I get one from you? I like it. He says, yes, but man, don't smoke. You can't smoke wearing this. I said, why? Just don't smoke wearing this. I'm like, but why? He couldn't answer me. Meanwhile, guess what he's selling? He's selling smoke products, M&Ms, Skittles, Starburst, THC drinks, Miller beer. He's selling everything he doesn't drink or smoke, wearing that. Telling me I can't do this in order to have that. That's why I'm doing this video. Your fucking rules. His guru, his God would damn me for this. If I wear the bracelet, what's going to happen? I'm going to turn into a fucking gargoyle? Who taught him that? Not his fault. Does the smoke block my God energy? My Wonder Woman bracelets? Guys, this is a powerful thing. Tobacco is sacred, honey. It's a plant. And he's selling poisonous candies at his store to pay the bills. So I'm like, so you're into this religion and you're telling me that. So technically, you're kind of a shill. Because even if you're not smoking it, you are smoking it and eating it with me when you sell it, honey. They even tell you in Hinduism, which he's not that, but they say in Hinduism, if you sell the meat, if you sell it, it's also a sin like eating it. And I've done that. I'm not a Hindu, but God visits me. Yeah, it's called light out of my faith. And I'm going to end on that note. Yeah, put that in your cigar and smoke it, Guru. Wahe Guru. For you Sikhs, Wahe Guru. Wahe is water. Smoke is water. Hi, this tobacco that I can't wearing a bracelet for the Sikhs is made of water. I'm smoking water, not Newports that he's selling, but he's spiritual. Playing trap music in there too. He plays horrible music. He hates the music. I asked him, "Are you a fan of this hip hop?" He's like, "No, man, I don't like this." I'm like, "Oh, okay. What would your guru say about that?" And you're giving me rules in order to have a bracelet? Wow, great video, guys. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shiva Shakti Om, all life in my chat room and death. There is no life in death. Om Ram Rim Ram Saha Suya Yanamaha. Om Chandra Yanama. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. And shalom for you Jews and you atheists, nothing. And Om Ahum. Vajra Guru Padma City. For you Buddhists who have made too many rules and repressed good students who could have been more spiritual than you, busting nuts, drinking, and smoking, and still being a creation of the Creator. Hi! And share this. It was fire.